Hello everyone and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. My name's Tekorsa, and today let me talk a little bit about what has happened since the last episode. So I've set up my farm, I've thrown down my water taps, everything's got water, everything is at the max greenhouse effect. And you can see my pipe runs out the back, and if I come over here, it runs all the way down into the swamp. So yeah, I mean, I've got all of that. I even have a little water tap on the outside so I don't have to run in to get water. But anyway, so now what I want to do is I want to set up fertilizer for this so I can start planting crops. Okay, but here's the problem. I know how inefficient composting bins are. It takes almost an hour to produce one measly fertilizer from 3 poop. So what I plan on doing is getting a dung beetle or 3 or 4. Yeah, dung beetle or 4 to help out with that. So what I need to do first is have a place for them to live. So let me show the range of this guy. This guy gathers up fertilizer from stuff that's nearby and distributes it across the crop plots that needs it. And this blue bubble is his range, or the blue mesh thing is his range. So I can build something anywhere within the radius of the sphere, just anywhere within it. So I'm thinking probably in a place where I can't build other things. Maybe like where this tall grass is here. Since I don't want tall grass sticking up through floors, I can easily build a little fence around it, or fence there, and just set up my dung beetles there. Also, the second problem is, let me go look in this guy's inventory. Second problem, he needs ice water jars so he'll distribute the fertilizer. So I need to set up a generator and a fridge. And yeah, set up a generator and a fridge and have some iced water to give that guy. That shouldn't be that big of a deal. I just kind of wanted to put off setting up the generator, but I guess I don't have much of a choice. But first, I need fertilizer for him to gather, so I need to worry about that first. Whew, that's a lot of firsts. But anyways, I'm going to go gather up some things. I know I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. So I'm going to go gather up the stuff that I need, and I shall be right back. Alright, and I'm back, and I've got a whole bunch of things, because I have a couple of styles that I would like to try. I'm gonna start off with, where to go? Okay, grab those wooden fence supports. I'm gonna start off with the little lean-to, since I have a general idea of what I would like to do with it. Let's see how well this works. Oh wait, what is the arrow supposed to indicate on those? Arrow shows directions walls will place. Okay. Well, I want to have it sort of out of the grass, so right there. Okay, and I want to snap. Okay, now how is this going to work when I put... Oh, that's not bad. Oh, that is not bad at all. Okay, so let me... Oh, there we go. And I don't want this lean-to be very large. Alright, come on. Go this way. Oh. Gotcha. That worked out a lot better than I would have ever imagined. And can I stack them on top of each other? Of course I can. Oh yeah, that's way too tall. So let me take those off and put on these guys. Oops, I want 6. There we go. And 7. Oh god, I forgot how weird these roofs are. Well, I mean, that would be perfect, except for it's backward. Alright, so I like this idea. Let me just take off all of that. Take off these. Take off those. Give me. Give it. Thank you. Give me that one too. And that one. That one. There we go. Yeah, just give me these fence posts back from the front. And there we go. I've got my nice little lean-to shelter. Now I just need a trough to put in here. Did I make a trough? Let me go check to see if I actually made a trough, because I think that I did. Alright, and I'm back, and yeah, I did make a trough. I just somehow missed it. Let me put that right there. Awesome. I don't have anything to put into it. I can't exactly put poop in there. Let's see. I also have this item collector that I would like to put down. And basically what the item collector is going to do for me is it picks up items and redistributes them. Does it stick through? Ah, that's fine. I don't really care. But okay, so let me take a look at it. So what it's gonna do... Oh. Overlapping. Uh-oh. That's not gonna work. But whatever. But what it does is it collects items off the ground, so... like a big mixture of items like arachnia paste, poop, eggs, other stuff like that. Oh wait, collector options. Okay, so it collects poop, eggs, the arachnia paste, and it distributes poop to dung beetles and the compost bins. So I don't want it to collect eggs or paste, so it's just going to collect poop. And it's going to distribute poop to those. It requires propellant as fuel. Let's see if it tells me what it is. Yeah, it uses propellant for fuel, and I can craft it in the industrial grinder, which I don't have yet. That's something else that I'm going to have to make. But yeah, I like my little lean-to shelter. It does exactly what I want it to do. Okay, so from here I want to build my little fence to keep the dung beetles in. Now, I had a couple of ideas about this. So, for one, I've got the settler fence. I'm wondering if I can just put that down on the ground. If I can, that's going to be the most ideal thing. If I can't, I've got some other ideas. Oh, would you look at that? Now, here's my question. Is that the correct size? Okay, so I do have an idea of how tall a fence has to be for it to work to keep them in. So let me grab this. So it has to be 2 of these tall. This might work. It's almost as tall as that. But I won't know until I put dung beetles in here. It looks like it's tall enough. But it might not be. So I actually like the visual style of that a little bit more. So that's what I'm going to go with. You know, assuming that I can surround this area and make it look good. But let's see, I made up 20 of those. So let's see how I can do it. Oop. See what I can do with 20 of them. It doesn't seem to snap. That's fine. It's going to take me a little bit longer to put this down if it doesn't snap. Okay, so let me figure out where I'm going to have the gate. I think I'm going to have the gate... I mean, ideally I would have a very large fence, but I don't think with the amount of fences that I crafted that I'm going to have a very large fence. Like, ideally I'd want the fence to be, like the fence gate to be here. Let me grab that. Oh, that's not the right thing. Okay, there's the fence. So ideally, I would want it here. Doing that number. And then I would kind of come around here, then come back around and meet up there. Let me actually go make more of these fences so I can do what I want to with it. Oh, and there was something else that I thought of that I can do. So I had a few extra leftover ceilings. Let me throw these down. So they snap in there very easily, and I can just drop a couple of storage chests up top. And I can store miscellaneous items up there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach those, though. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I can reach them. And they can store 45 items. It shouldn't be too bad. That one needs to scoot back a little bit, though. There you go. And if I look up at it, there we go. I can access that inventory. Great. Now I have to fix this one so it looks right. Alright, there we go. That works for me. Alright, anyways. I'm gonna see if I can get this fence up. Because I want to have them to get a large area they can wander. Since they do have to be on wander in order to process poop. They being dung beetles. I don't know what else it could be, but yeah. Dung beetles. They need to be on wander in order to process poop. Alright, so I'm gonna go jump on a pterodon and see what this looks like from the air. I think that's pretty good, though. Alright, here we go. That looks a little bit funny. I could actually probably make that curve a little bit better. But yeah, other than that, it looks fine. Yeah, there we go, that looks better. Except for, you know, right there by that big rock, but, you know, I can live with that. At least it looks better than what it did earlier. Alright. Well, now I need a dung beetle. Alright, well, I'm back at base, and I picked up a whole bunch of dung beetles while I was out and about. I'm going to release a video later about how to tame dung beetles. And, you know, about all the stuff that you can do with the dung beetle. That'll be coming out probably tomorrow. But anyways, I'm going to transport these over and throw them into the little pen. And then I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to build, I guess I should be building the industrial grinder so I can get the propellant so I can start, wow, I'm having trouble with words. Oh, so I can, oops. So I can get the item collector here up and working. But anyways, I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna finish transporting my dung beetles and I shall be right back. Alright, well, I decided that I was just gonna make a temporary setup, threw down a generator on the outside of my little house, and I've put all the stuff that I need to put up here. So I've got the refrigerator, I've got, well, I actually put meat in here, but I did make ice water jars, and I've also got this thing, and I've made propellant from it. So that the stuff over in this direction actually can work as soon as I can get over here. Okay, so I've thrown propellant in here. Over here gathers up all the poop from my dinos, since they're in range of it. It distributes the poop to the dung beetles. Dung beetles produce fertilizer, which this guy picks up and distributes because he got ice water. Next thing that I need is beer, so I can take... Next thing I need is beer, so this one will harvest my crops for me. And my crops have been doing pretty good. I said pretty good. There we go, 14. That one started a little bit late. But yeah, as soon as I can get beer and having my gardener pick up my stuff, shall all be good. I also added a tap. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I put a tap out here so I can drink water. Yay. And what I'm planning to do next is making an inn with a brewery in its basement, but I'm gonna have to get prepared for that, get all of the pieces that I want to use in it built up. And see, I also do want to start planning out the permanent home of all of my electricity driven workstations, I guess you could call them. Like the S Plus fabricator can be driven by electricity, that grinder, the refrigerator. I think I want to build off of this side and have a lot of the electricity based stuff over here. Just a thought. I also do want to bring my smithy and other stuff probably onto this side, Or maybe onto the same side. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. But anyways, that is going to be it for this video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe for all my video updates. Gonna put a couple of links over on the left for more videos you may enjoy. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and have yourselves a very good day.